Sadly, I think I've got company. That's pretty wild. Okay, let's get back on track. Everywhere you turn here is just something more special and magical. And what a headland. Casper's parked on the other side of this knoll here, and that little bay, I suppose, is where you can go down. There's a lookout down there for it. And I will go, but there just seems to be a lot of people I didn't want to hang around there. So I decided to come on this walk because it's a little longer, and a lot of times those ones tend not to come on these long walks. I don't know if it comes out on the camera very well, but see if it does. See if I can zoom in. It looks like a glitch in the matrix on the edge of that cliff face over there. So this is the Mangong lookout, and I'm not going to complain at all because it is just beautiful. In absolute every direction you see is just clear water. Some things in this world are just mesmerizing, aren't they? Ooh, stay on viewing platform. Nice. Not sure how we're going to get down off the viewing platform. It's pretty high. Wow. This has to be the closest I've ever been to some sort of blowhole or... Oh my gosh. I don't know where to look. Okay, hold on. Oh, I think so, because it's got an emergency ladder here in case you do go across. Remarkable cave. Of course it's remarkable. Have a look at that. It's mesmerizing. I wonder in high tide, like how high it comes in. Look at this cave. Besides the graffiti on this thing, that cave would look awesome. And there are 2 openings by the look of it. But I can only see one. And I wonder if the other is around the corner. Oh. I mean, if it wasn't so dangerous, you'd go in there on a dinghy or something, wouldn't you? Where's the other one? Oh, there. I think I can see. If you look to the right here, there's a lot of light there, and I've got a feeling because the other side's over here. Yeah, I think it's on this side. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can get a better picture. Obviously staying on the platform. That is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. That is called the Remarkable Cave. And if that ain't a thumbnail picture, I don't know what is. I mean, how awesome would it be to get the drone in there or something? But I wonder if there'd be too much air pressure inside there for my little drone. But this platform is great. Just incredible. This journey's been almost spiritual. It really has. Oh, I've got to stand here watching this all day. It's just does something to my soul. Time to go. This young fella down there who was saying it's a hike to get down. It's not wrong. It's sadly a bigger hike to get back up. It's a shame they didn't build a platform out here so you can walk along there and see inside the cave. That'd be pretty cool. Too scared to be down there on your own? No. Looks like there's another cave just there, but there's no mention of it anything. Well, that's been a pretty eventful day. So I've been to Port Arthur and I've been to a blowhole and I saw that little thing there. Now I've got to find a campground before I run out of breath and have a heart attack or something. All right. I've made my way over to Point Poor? I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, had someone come screaming up behind me in their luxury 4-wheel drive that's never seen a puddle. and I was trying to operate the drone at the same time. And, well, I wasn't operating it, I had an autopilot, but you still got to keep it in eyesight, otherwise you know, you never know if you're going to hit a tree like I did last time. So anyway, I had to pull over, I had to find the drone, I had to re-coordinate it. Oh my gosh. And then I finally got here. And then, of course, I had to navigate it through trees to get it back down onto the ground, which was a bit of a pain. So, there. Hopefully this is not a very long walk. I've done quite a bit of walking today. I've certainly got my steps up. I think I've done about 15 kilometers according to the app. And I have to keep a speedy pace because those obnoxious people in their luxury four-wheel drive are behind me again, this time on the footpath. It's a shame there's no drones allowed here. Compared to the other day when it was, the weather was wild as all buggery. Look at this. It's calm, there's barely a breeze. In fact, I got so warm after that last walk at that really cool cave that I had to put the air conditioning on in the van in Tasmania. Like, it was warm. And this water is so clear and so inviting. But if I go in, it'll freeze me to death, I reckon. I really would like to get down there and feel how cold it is. Oh man, I should have bought the action camera. I don't have a GoPro, I've got a DJI Action 3. So if I ever refer to it as a GoPro, it's only colloquially. GoPro, don't sue me. I got nothing anyway. But I've been really enjoying putting it underwater because it's waterproof to like a really big, deep distance. I'm just checking out just what you can't see under the surface. I can hear kookaburras in the background. I don't think those people are behind me anymore. If they are, they're taking their merry time. So where I'm going is a place where children went. We'll leave it at that. They had to go somewhere, of course, because they were too young to go into the general population, and they were taught skills, life skills, like how to cook and clean and take care of their masters. All right, I got an opportunity to jump down here, so I'm going to do it. This sand is rock solid. All right. Oh, now it's not. Now it's kind of giving away under me. Good thing I got waterproof shoes on. Let's have a look here. Come on, come back. Oh man, that is like refrigerated cold water. No wonder I can't see any fish in there. They're holding onto their balls. All right, let's get back up here before these people come. I don't know if you can see, but over there is the ferry that I should have got but didn't. And that's the Port Arthur site right there. We'll be pretty close to the Isle of the Dead too. You'll be easily able to see it once we get around this kind of headland. Or I'll come back to you when I've got it. It's just so peaceful. Over that knoll straight ahead is where a lot of the other buildings are. Yeah, it's where like they tried to rehabilitate kids who were obviously either born in captivity, if you will, or you know, they came over like they were very young when they came over because of the nature of their behavior. Where am I supposed to go now? This road kind of ended. I've got to keep going straight. Oh yeah, maybe go this way. I've only got about an hour of daylight left, so I can't be here for too long, and I don't have a torch with me, and I've still got to find somewhere to camp up. I don't feel like camping up here. There's the Isle of the Dead. There's a path here. I think I came through the back door. So I like going through the back door. There Oh, this path would have come from the jetty. I saw the jetty back there. I didn't want to go towards it. Have a quick squiz at this old building. A lot of derelict stuff. You know, like this would have been a basement to someone's place. And I know that there are tunnels up here. Well, not tunnels, but certainly they go underground. I ain't doing it right now. Yes, there's another basement of sorts. There have been stories of people seeing kids playing around here when there are no kids here. Yeah. I hate to think what's happened to some of them. The idea was these kids then became protected from the prisoners until they were reformed enough to reintegrate back into society. But then when they did, they were given a very grim reality when they got over there, because if they misbehaved, it's one thing to misbehave over here. There's kind of only so much that they could do to a child. You misbehave over there and you'll end up in the big house. Oh, this was the whole walk was really to come down to this foreshore, because for some reason twice yesterday I was unable to get the ferry. I mean, I missed the ferry twice. It's unlike me to miss things like that. I'm normally very punctual and excited to be able to get on these things. So to miss it twice was very, very strange. So I listened to that and didn't try to get on the ferry again. But that there, my friends, is the Isle of the Dead. Every prisoner, every free person, every soul that lived here during the convict period is buried there if they died here. And there's the ferry coming across. That's just beautiful. Well, with that said, it's starting to get a little bit twilight, and I want to get back to the van before it's dark. I certainly don't think I'll be scared to walk back in the dark, but I certainly don't want to, give any spirits any ideas of pranks. Because I know that's what I would do. Okie dokie, here we go. Look at that beach in there. crystal clear that water is. I see a kraken coming a mile away. Good to see Casper is still sitting there patiently waiting. Just got to figure out how to reverse him out. There's a little bit of room. I mean, like I can. I'll reverse out. That'd be pretty easy, I think. They're still out there. Good luck to them. It's going to be dark in about 10 minutes. Well, I won't camp there. It's nice, like it's called Boggy Creek, I think it is. Oh, it goes all up there. It's beautiful. I won't park obviously here because that's a sign that clearly says no camping, and I do wonder if it's for a local. But it does look like some people have come in with their four-wheel drives and really ripped the joint up. Like if you look up through there, there's more camping up there, but it's just been ripped to shreds by... Alright, well I didn't need the second ramp, which is good. So I'm just going to whack you there for the moment. I had a look in the back of the van before. It was pretty ordinary. Alright, what do we got over here? This looks pretty good. I'm sure it's cold. You ready? Yep, it's cold. Okay. Sometimes you only need to put one wheel. Sometimes you only need to put one wheel up on a chock and it levels out. I thought about putting it on the front, but it wasn't going to really level me properly, so seemed to be just the one and just tilting just away. So good. Now I've got that there to remind me because I can't miss that green. Ready for it? Okay. Let there be light. Everything went flying everywhere. My air fryer is now upside down. I'm pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to be. My insulation's fallen off the door. Things are going flying. Cups everywhere. This is the reality of van life, man. Clothes are falling all over the place. When you go on bumpy roads, this is the price you pay. Well, there you go. But before I get too settled, I have to clean all this up. So, ready? And there we go. A relatively clean van again. So, just got to put my clothes away from the washing, get the air fryer kicking on because I'm going to be having something through the air fryer today. That's pretty much it. I'm glad that I got here in time before it got too dark. I don't like setting up camp in the dark or doing things like that in the dark. But it does look like it's a pretty quiet spot. I think I'll just knuckle in for the night, do some editing, and yeah, enjoy this place. And then tomorrow I might go for just a bit of a wander, just around through here and see what's going on. I don't want to do it now because it is really getting dark, and well, it's not really getting dark, but it will be dark, like pitch black, in about 10 minutes. This place just seems to be lights out, you know, no mucking around. So let's go for it. Grab my little camera, which I forgot all about out here, which is still recording faithfully. Turn you, yep, see, turn you off. Done, let's go. All right, so before I go in for the night, what I do is, because when I lock the car, if I lock it now, only the front door's locked, right? Which is okay, but the back sliding doors and the back door, they stay unlocked. And so, yeah, whoa, I really got to clean up in here from that drive. That really took it out of the back here. Yeah, man, you can do it. Ugh. Get in there. And if I'm going to be working away in the back, I don't want to have, you know, my sliding doors or rear doors vulnerable. So what I do is I get in the van, I shut the door, I lock it, so now the whole van is locked. But then if I open the sliding door here, only this one is unlocked now. Locked. 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 And locked. So that way I know that only this door can be opened. So if I do come out for some reason in the middle of the night, or not that I come out in the middle of the night, but if I had to come out of the van, I know only this door is unlocked and the rest are secure. And that just gives me peace of mind that if I open a door, it's not unlocking all the doors. However, if I open from the inside, the front doors, it unlocks all the doors. So you can program your key accordingly, and that's how I've programmed my van. And that just means I have a single point of entry, and I can still manually, I don't know if you can see it, but under my little cover here, there is a manual lock, and I can manually lock that door from the inside, which is what I do. Yes, so let's get dinner going and clean up my laundry, because I've got to do my laundry. Well, okay, I think my garlic bread is only 1 minute away. I have a adult bevy ready to go. Great Northern. I've got to wait now for 20 minutes to upload the action. I don't know if you can see it in this light because you're in the dark and I'm in the light. Well, sounds like that's ready. Anyway, the Action 3, it's a really cool little camera. It's waterproof. I believe it can go down to like 14 meters or something like that. It's quite deep without any protective coating on it. As long as all the little trap doors are closed, like all these little trap doors for different things, like the battery, they seal up bloody well, right? And so I've done some video underwater where I've just got it on the telescopic stick, and because this thing just clips straight on, right? It's like that easy. And you can also do it where I've got to put the case on, but you can do it sideways, so it's like that. Or actually it's like that because the opposite side to the camera lens. But anyway, the benefit is that I can then extend that pole 1.5 meters, I think, and lower it into the water, and it's come up with some pretty cool stuff. I might put some pictures up now. It was only just for trial. It's not something I was going to do per se in this vlog as a normal thing, because I don't go into the water myself, like not open water, but I was curious to see what was there, and I was really surprised how clear the water was and how clear this image came out. I don't know, you can see right now what I'm talking about, like how clear is this? And then you've got this little piece of, I don't know, what do you call it, seaweed type stuff. Anyway, it's crystal clear. Anyway, I'm gonna waffle on all night, but I'm gonna eat some dinner. Well, pretty light on. If I'm still hungry after, I'll have a man shake, and but otherwise I'm just going to stick to this. Oh, that's good. And my garlic bread. Don't stab yourself with a sharp knife. So it come up pretty good. There we go. I've got to find a way to secure this down so it doesn't slide off the table. I've got some ideas simply by using rubberized feet, like really rubberized feet, and maybe that might do the trick, because then I can still pick it up and move it if I want to, whereas if I permanently screw it down, it's kind of there, you know. And I haven't decided if that's where I want it to be yet. But anyway,